Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I kind of want to show you guys my process for making new characters out of old art and collage. So what I have done is I gathered just a bunch of little bits and pieces of really random stuff. I keep these little bowls on my desk and just throw scraps in them. Over time they get filled up, so I like to use those. I also have a glue stick. I have a couple packs of stickers and some sticker sheets, a good pair of scissors, and then I also gathered some jelly prints that I have done in the past. Just very random pieces that I could maybe use for backgrounds, characters, clothes, that sort of a thing. And then also I've gathered bits and bobs of old artwork of mine that I've either made copies of or don't mind cutting up. And I also did gather up all of my digital printables that are available over on my Patreon. I will also be using these to create new characters. So you'll kind of get a little sneak preview of what each month looks like over there on Patreon if you're interested. I usually do at least 2 full sheets of printables a month. Sometimes there's more, sometimes we do bonuses. It's all a surprise, but there's always at least 2 sheets each month. So this is an example of ones that I've already done. I did cut up a lot of stuff from my digital printable sheets. I think this is my favorite one. Like I use these moon phases from my digital printables, as well as this little girl here in the mouth, and I use these lips from a piece that was on there. And then this kind of like whale type body is actually from a jelly print, and I really like how this one turned out. Let's see, what else did I do? And then this girl here is from the digital printables, as well as these planets. This is just from a hand carved stamp that I did of the kisses. And then I just used a sticker ribbon for her dress and added some legs and feet. Same with this one, this girl, and the sugar skulls are from the digital printables. And then this is a jelly print, and I added arms. And then these ones is another stamp, some scrap papers. These feet are from digital printable and this cute little character. I just added stickers from my sticker books on them. What you can do is you can either leave them like this and rescan them and print them out on your printer at home and you have new characters. Or another thing you can do is, for example, on this girl, you can just take a photocopy. So this way you can then go in and completely outline her and put it on either up to like a sunny window or a light box, and you can put it underneath and trace it on a piece of watercolor paper or any other kind of paper that you would like, and then recolor it in a new way. Or if you wanted to outline it on your iPad in Procreate, you could then do a digital version. The possibilities are endless. But today what I want to do with you is create some new little characters and show you how I do that. This video might be lengthy, so if you're not in the mood for a lengthy video, it might not be for you today. But if you are, gather all of your supplies and let's get started. I'm just going to grab some scrap printer paper that I don't mind gluing onto. I always keep paper around that either is junk mail on one side, and I'm like, oh, I could just use this for collage. For example, like this. This is a piece from my mail, and I can just use this to glue onto. Because I want paper that I'm not precious about, and I don't mind ruining, so to speak. Alright, so I'm going to go through some of these printables to kind of start getting some inspiration of what I want to use and just start cutting stuff up. I kind of like her with the mustache, so let's cut her out. I need to make some more room here. I'm just going to put her up there, and I'm kind of, when I see things and I'm like, oh, that kind of might go good with that or that, and I kind of start lining up multiple characters at a time. Let's see, I kind of like this little monkey looking face. This one right here, this actually is one of the collage characters I did already, and then I redid it in Procreate and made it a digital. So yeah, a lot of these recreation characters will probably show up in Patreon printables in the future. And I really love this little blue guy. He's one of my favorite characters that I've made. Let's see, how many do we want to do today? I don't know, let's get a few started, and then we'll start, maybe this little girl's head here, this little purple head. These are from another random project. Ooh, I like these little rainbow glasses. Ooh, should I do the little head or the big head? I don't know. Let's take them both. We'll put them next to each other. But I like these little rainbow glasses that I could put on somebody. Like, let's see. Maybe rainbow glasses on him. Or her. Maybe her. We'll see. I'm going to take these rainbow lips. I don't know if I necessarily am going to use them, but we'll see. Do I want to use any of these outlines? I kind of like the elephant trunk. So I might just cut that out only and put it on something. Do I like any of these little swatches? Just go through everything you have, and if it inspires you, set it aside. Like, I like this color combo. Maybe I'll use it for a dress or something. These are more cut up collage sheets from the past. Here's some little bottom of a bikini. We could use that. I don't know. I like this painted scalloped edge. Well, here's a stamp of the world that I did. I feel like I need to cough. Excuse me. Sorry, my house is so dry. Winter does that. Ooh, these metallic-y ones, maybe we can cut them out or use punch outs for pop of cheek color. What else is in here? My goodness, this thing is a hot mess. More old artwork. Just start a little folder and don't throw stuff away, and before you know it, you're going to have tons of stuff to use. My little disco kitty. I like that disco kitty. Excuse me. My goodness, this is not going to be a good video if I keep coughing like this. Let's see, I like these little Halloween faces from Digital Printables. I like this little yellow one too. And I like all these little spiders on this tab. I even keep, like, when my printer's ink kind of went out, everything was yellow. Who knows, maybe I'll use it on something else down the road. You just never know. My cat. Goofy pictures I was doing of myself in like photo editing app. Alright, I think we're getting towards the end of my stash here. Ooh yeah, let's use some of these bigger characters from the printables. Because I like the little legs on this one. And when you feel like you got a good little pile of things to work with, then we'll move on to other pieces and starting to place them together. Maybe this girl. I'm questioning if I want one of these leaves. Since I'm questioning it, I'm going to cut it out. I'm actually going to take a couple of them. Okay. I think that's good for now. You could even use magazine cutouts. That's another thing you could use. It doesn't have to be, you know, your own artwork. You could use just about anything. And then I'm going to look through some of these jelly prints also for ideas. I like any of these colors. Come on, speak to me, jelly prints. I like this pink. Ooh, this one's pretty too. Okay, we'll use those. I kind of cleaned out my good jelly prints already for other projects. So I think I'm going to keep this bright one also. I love bright stuff. Alright, so now I've got some jelly prints and my collage pieces. This one, I'm just gonna give myself limited space to make these. And I think I want to start with this little monkey face. Let me grab a pencil. Let's see. Here we go. So I'm going to cut out my little monkey face. Put it right here. And I think I'm going to commit to that, yes, monkey face is good there. Kind of draw in the rest of the face. And where that would be. And I'm going to give him a little neck. I'm thinking maybe I want to make a little dress. I don't know. What do we got in our pieces here? I think we're going to go with the original idea of kind of making a dress. So our dress is going to kind of flare out like that. This will be the shoulders. This will be the little neck piece. Shoulder. I'll start with two of these loops. Go down like this. I'm going to cut this. And let's cut out our little neck piece. Should probably use smaller scissors, but it doesn't have to be perfect. And this happens to be like sticky paper, which is kind of nice. And I'm going to pop these little holes out. I'll just use my pencil, pop them out. But I want to save the little, those, because maybe I'll use those for something else, like confetti or something like that. Or little cheeks on other characters. Okay, now that I got that, I'm just going to line that up where I want it. This little dress. And I don't want to stick down here yet because I know that I want to make my dress bigger. Like this. I'm going to try to line it up nicely. I'm going to put this loop as centered as I can, like this. And then our dress will go like that. And I'm going to carefully cut that off. See, now I got a little scrap, goes in my bowl. All right, now I need to decide, do I want to just do the 2 layers or am I going to do more than that? Let's see. Should we make a bigger dress? No, I like the 2. Okay, and then I'm going to gently peel off this sticker back, if I can. And I'm going to pop out this little hole. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to stick it all the way down because I know I still want to put little legs or something. And I can either try to find legs to put on, or I can draw little legs. And I'm thinking I'm going to draw little legs. And I also want to draw these ears in. Okay, I'm going to put it down because I know I'm going to draw legs. And I'm going to put little flowers in here. You start to kind of go on a creative frenzy once you get started. And I think I'm going to do the same in all of them. I have a pink color pencil here. It doesn't have to be perfect, just to kind of give you a better visual idea. Oops. And just so it's a little more matchy, I'm going to outline it if my pen works. There we go. if I'm going to do some hair or what we're going to do yet for this. So I'm just going to sketch it in and leave it. Oh, this kind of doesn't match up well, huh? Okay. So white, white. There we go. Confusing myself. There we go. Maybe we could use some of our jelly print for hair. How do I feel about that? Maybe this orange one. I kind of like that orange for hair. Yeah, we're going to do that. But I'm going to do that more towards the end. I'm going to do the legs first. Let's do some little legs. And some skinny little legs. And then for shoes, I think I'm going to take one of these little circles we saved and cut it in half. And that's going to be a shoe. That's one shoe. Tweezers just seem easier for me to use for these little itty bitty pieces. That's another shoe. This character is very pink. That's okay. You can make them however you want. Since the body up here is outlined, I'm going to outline the legs. And then we need arms. How do I want arms? Do I want them out on top of her dress? Or do I want them hiding behind? Let's see. Let's just do our little shoulders first. We'll come out with our little shoulders. Let's see what this looks like on top of the dress. Little arms. Kind of want the shoulders to be smaller. I like that. Try to make these even here. And I'm trying to not draw over our little flowers. So I got a little thumb, my hand. These are kind of hard to make on the fly and with all of you guys. I feel like I normally take so long to decide. So there's some pressure right now for me to make these, but that's okay. This pen is not the best pen that I chose, but it was the first one I grabbed, so that's okay. I think this one is turning out very cute. Alright, so we got our little body. And then for the hair, what I think I'm going to do to make it easier for me is I'm going to cut around the head. And the shoulders. And I think just like around the dress, but the legs will leave connected to the paper. So, do the other side. Another thing you can do is just take your art journal and just make copies to cut up. This way you're not ruining any of your original artwork. Because that's honestly what a lot of these printables that I offer on Patreon are. They're just scans and copies of my art journals. So now we have our little character, and then for the hair, I'm just going to take this orange jelly print and cut it out off of this bag. Let's see if I can tear this. There we go. And I'm going to put this on top to find out how I want the hair. Kind of want it like right here. Do I like this color hair? So you just start auditioning things. Maybe I want this yellow hair. Ooh, I kind of want this hair. Maybe. But now that I see it next to this teal, I might want teal hair. Did we have a teal jelly print? Let's see. You see what I mean? Why it takes me so long? Like I'll start one thing and I'm like, ooh, maybe we should do this or we should do that. I don't know if I have any teal in this stack. Let's see. I think I pulled out some teals for a different project. Maybe I can snag those. Here's a blue. Here's a teal. Ooh, and that pop of pink, so pretty. I don't know why, but it's bothering me that this isn't colored in. And I'm just going to outline this. it on the edge. Okay. Instead of hair, maybe I can make her like in a bubble. Let's see. But I really like this pink back here. How big of a bubble would I want her head to be in? A big bubble like this. What do you guys think? A bubble? Sure, why not? Let's just do a bubble. For the sake of ease here, let's just do a bubble around the head. Like she's underwater or in space or something like that. Okay, let's make some room here. So, little glue, and let's try to get this centered where we want it. I think right there is good. This behind it to kind of see the overall image. I have a white signal, so let's make a bubble reflection right here. I want to give her some earrings. I don't know, I think she's cute. Put her down here at the bottom. Now that she's kind of underwater, I feel like she needs some little fish friends. Ooh, we could make fish out of this. Yes, let's make fish out of this. Okay. And it'll match her dress. We're gonna go like, let's use this. There's one fish. Let's make 3 fish. I like odd numbers. That's going to be our fish. And we have to find tails. I don't know what it is with me and underwater things lately, but I like it. Alright, so So it's going to be one fish body. Two fish bodies. Three fish bodies. Okay, now we've got our little fish bodies. Now we need their tails. What do we have in here? Maybe we can use this. As a little tail. Let's see, what would this look like? I don't know why I curved that line. Alright, we're just going to commit to this and stick this on. It's nice that these are on sticker paper. That. That's my fish tail. And how I cut this in half for shoes, I think I'm going to cut it in half for a little side fin. These ones not sticky. Oh, the bag's on it still. Okay. So here's my little side fin. I'll use a butter marker here. I'm going to draw my eye. The white of the eye. Also gonna go like this to define that. And I want to put little stripes on the tail. That's just kind of how I like to draw my fish. You draw whatever you want, however you want. This is cute. You are going to amaze yourself at what you come up with. Look at this cute little fish. Oh my gosh. How cute are you? Alright, so that's one fish. We need two more little fish friends. What else do we have in here? What about this teal color? I like it. And these are just scraps from me making like collage cards and jelly prints and all that good stuff. Alright, Oh no. Whoops. Oh well. Accidents happen. I wonder if I use a blue or white. Can we cover it up a little? That is not working. What can I use to cover that? Where's my signal? There, that kind of camouflaged it a little. And then we've got our fishtail. This one I think I'm going to make longer than the other one. And I'm going to outline it before I cut it out this time. And this is a Copic multi-liner. It's alcohol marker proof liner. I really like these. I'm new to using them, but I like them a lot. And we're gonna put on the other half of our side fin. I like that it's a different color than the body. And I'm going to cut this fish out. So I think this little fish is going to go down here. You're going to go here. And this one maybe here. But this one needs another tail. I like where this one is, so I'm just going to commit to gluing this one down already. Just so I don't lose the spot. Oops. And it's going off the page a little, that's okay. That one I'm not sure 100% the placement yet, so I'm going to leave that alone. Let's get our last fish a tail. Like that. No. Got blue. No. Purple. Maybe, but it'll have to be a very skinny tail if I use that piece. I do like that color though for the tail. Do I have any purple pieces in here? Not really. That's okay. We'll just make a skinny tail. fingers are not working with this peel stuff today. There we go. Alright, I have to remember we want our fish going that way. So like that. Then can't really make my tail very wide because the piece of paper is kind of thin, but that's okay. Go like that. I'm going to be careful drawing my eye this time. There's my eye. I'll try to put a little white in the white spot. And we got this little, another one of these little circles from the dress here. We'll use as a fin. I think this is adorable. Struggling with the sticker paper again. Oh my gosh, I'm like ripping the paper in half. It's like I could glue it, it's just that the backing is smooth and like shiny, and I don't think it will stick with the glue, so I would prefer to be able to get the little back off. Alright, it didn't come off right, so I split the paper in half so that the sticky or the shiny part is off, so it'll actually stick. Alright, I'm using some glue, and we'll put that on like that. And then we've got our third fish, and I will cut this cutie out. Alright, now where do we want this one? This little fish up here, that there. I like that placement. So I'm going to gently hold it down and glue part of it. And then I'm gonna glue down the head. And one last thing I'm gonna do, I think, is add little air bubbles for the fish. And since this hot pink back here is kind of giving me air bubble in the background vibes, I'm just going to take like a matching hot pink colored pencil, or maybe I should use a gel pen. Do I have one right here? I have this hot pink Stabilo. Yeah, we'll use this Stabilo instead of the, sure, colored pencil. So we're going to do little air bubbles. And that does it for this character. Like, I want to make this huge scene, honestly. Like, I want to do a bunch of more fish and maybe like some seaweed coming up. That's definitely something I could do. I really want to. So it's like I want to add this here and put seaweed up and a lot more fish. But I think this is a great start. I am excited for you to try this out and kind of go on a creative frenzy and see what you come up with. Well, thank you for joining me today. I am going to be doing a lot more of these. I think since this one took so long, I will do a series of these collage characters. And we'll start like finishing the rest of the ones that I cut out. Don't be surprised if they all end up underwater themed, because that seems to be my thing lately that I'm really into. But thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. If you're interested in getting these actual digital printables on my Patreon, I will link below the link to my Patreon. I would love it if you would support me, but just watching this video and subscribing to my channel helps me to continue to do what I do and love. But I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day. So until next time, bye.